Hello and welcome back to another episode from the ShaftCraft server. What an awesome opening cinematic that was. Huh? Oh, it's glorious. I have finally created something in this area. I have procrastinated it for so long, but yeah, I've done it. I've done it and I didn't plan it. Did you hear me? I didn't plan it. I didn't. I tried to plan it. You saw it last episode, and it was just not working out for me. And I got really unmotivated, and I left it. And it's been a week. I've had a break over Christmas, been with the family, the usual things. And I came on today, and I just said, you know what? Let me just freestyle it. And look at what I have come up with. I am so happy with it. There are a few things probably that I need to add detail-wise on the outside. I've got the shells, which are glorious. But I've got the palette now, which is I think the main thing with things like this. I'll just give you one more look. I'm really liking this arch here. It's kind of pulling everything together, methinks. But yes, now I've got this palette. It's the main thing, so people can start helping me out. They can see what I've been building, how I've been building it, and the palette I've been going for, and they can maybe dot a few buildings around. Depending on what I feel like, to be honest, because I'm really motivated now. I think these look great, and I'll probably be doing a few more variations. And then maybe I'll let people do the interiors and decorate on the outside, perhaps, because those are the parts that I'm not very good at. But anyway, uh, enough about this area. This is going to be sort of a slow project that I'm just going to update you every episode, I think, because it just takes the pressure off for myself and also gives you something new and fun to look at every so often. But today, what are we doing? Well, it's in the title. We are industrializing. We need the materials and we cannot rely on everyone else all the time to collect them for us. So, let's go over to that portal and get to my industrial district and get industrializing, I suppose. And here we are. It's looking, which is magic. Not editing magic, hard grinding work. It took me a while. Um, Thankfully, Jeremy had stopped by and sort of done a little bit in terms of like the coverage of just placing the blocks, but I had slightly messed up the chunks. You see, I've lined them up properly with the chunks. So there was a few edits that I needed to make. Um, so I guess the first thing is to show you all that footage from when I created these three platforms, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing with them. It's time-lapse time. And here we are. The beautiful, beautiful industrial area has finally been created. Let me go into free cam so you can see. So, we have three sections. Each are 7 chunks by 7 chunks with a chunk gap in between. And the idea, at least for me, is to separate these sections and have different farms on them. So in the first one, I'm going to have farmable materials. So that's things like bamboo, things like beetroots and potatoes and carrots and snow and those sorts of like natural farmables. In this middle one, I'm going to have my iron farm and other farmable resources which are used for trading. So that's going to be the iron, the pumpkins, the melons, sugarcane, and some other things. I'll have to write a list and figure it out. But I'm also going to put my trading hall here as well. So my village is going to be right near, so I can just get going immediately. And then this final one is going to be the other farmables. So things like gunpowder and the mob drop loots and blocks and cobble generators, basalt, that sort of thing is going to be in this section. So we're going to have 3 sections, each with like a specific purpose, each with a storage system I'm probably going to wire up. But that's my plan. So today I think we're going to have to get started on probably the most important thing that is due. We are so overdue in Iron Farm. This entire server, this entire server has been in need of iron for a very, very long time. So I think the first thing is maybe deciding where I want my iron farm. In the center, I feel like should be a storage system. So first of all, let me whack on the chunk borders. Yep. So this is the central part. So if I go up here, that's 2, that's 3, and then this is 4. So these are the central 4 blocks. Okay, so we're gonna want the chests, and I think I'm gonna do double chests like this sort of thing. So let me just figure this out. Maybe 6 out? That feels like I have enough space to move around in the center. So something like this. One there, one there, one there, and one there, and then one here, etc. So I kind of like that, I think, for, I don't have any wood on me, so I can't make more. But I kind of like that as like a central storage system. So I think what I'm going to do is get some more wood and sort of plan out this storage system. And then that way I can figure out what farmables I want in this section, where I want my villagers as well. So villagers somewhere like here maybe, or one side, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we'll figure out what farmables we need, how many chests, and where the villagers are going to go. And then I think we can start figuring out where the farms are going to go. So let me just quickly grab some fences. Thus. And this is going to be all the farmables that need to be villager section. So this is the villa section. There we are. Now in it I'm going to want an iron farm. Not pimpkins, pumpkins. And mells. Carrots. I'm going to need hay. Or in other words, wheat farm. What else is useful for trading? Patats. And I may as well put beetroots in there as well. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to need in this section. And then, of course, we're going to need the breeder itself. And then the big thing, trading hall. Okay. So now, yes, I am going to go back and get the wood and place my chests because it'll make me feel better. Let's go. Oh, this is painful. So much wood is being used. It's one of the most upsetting things one can do, is waste all that wood on chests. Oh. Let's see how that does for us. So let's just remind ourselves. So if I go half the chunk back and then start placing, right? So half the chunk is here, and I'll place over the chunk border. Oops. Building, placing, industrial, industrial, placing chests, placing chests. Oh my goodness me. What? That's rude. I'm mid-recording. What are you doing?
How did that not kill you?
How what?
How did that not kill you?
I'm very, very glad it didn't. That would have really upset me.
How low were you?
I was on 3 hearts or something. So, that's the chests done. They look good to me, I think. And I'll probably put perhaps one more layer on top of them. But for now, it gives us a good sort of indication of where our chests are going to be. Now, what is next, you ask? I think a villager breeder is probably what we should do first, because iron farm, I need quite a few villagers for that. So, I think perhaps in the middle of this, set of 4, whoops, which is, I think, here, right? That's where I kind of want to center this build. Let me just check. Yep. Cool. And I think villager breeder. What's going to be the most easy way of doing this? So 3, 4, 5. Is that going to be enough for just to let them go? I think so. And then we go up here like this, and then put the water in here like this, and then go and sleep. Okay, so I've got my carrots in here. I've got my composter. I've got a shulker full of materials here. And I think I'm going to go glass on the outside because that makes the most sense to me. And I'm just going to encase this little area. Where do I want the drop off? Maybe this back corner here? I think that makes the most sense. Let's not waste any glass as well. And build up the rest of this breeder. And so we're done. Let me just show you this quickly. Pretty standard design. It's got the 4 slabs here just to make sure that the villagers don't spawn outside when they wake up from sleeping. 2 villagers in here, 1 villager in there doing the farming. Farms all the bits, throws it to these villagers. The villagers breed. There's enough beds for a baby to be born, claim, and then it gets pushed down into here where we can run a mine cart past. And oh, there's a creeper. Let me go sleep. We can run the minecart past, and Bob's your uncle. We have villagers. I think next episode we're gonna have to dump in some villagers here and see how that goes. But other than that, I think that's just about enough for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. As per usual, thank you if you have been supporting for quite the time. It is very much appreciated. We got quite a lot done today. We got quite a lot done today. We had some good fun. sorted out the industrial district, built something over in the D&D place, started this villager breeder. So I think next week I'm gonna put in my iron farm, which is I think kind of important, and then tidy up, do a lot of cleaning. I'm gonna have to do a lot of detail work and things like that, which I'm not looking forward to, but it's fine. It's fine. Thank you very much for watching, and yes, I will see you all very soon. Bye!